coming from right outside DC. I'm a DIYer, color enthusiast, breaker of all things. Actually, I didn't break things today, although it came pretty darn close. So here's the thing. I, in conjunction with Miss Lillian's No Wax Chalkpaint, have created and have released onto the market a variety of our super shifters. Look at these. These are metallic waxes, kiddos, that change color. Let's see if you can kind of see it. That's kind of a green to a blue. No, actually it's kind of a purple to a blue. It's hard to see when you're kind of doing this, but you're gonna have to trust me on this. They are already doing so well. Oh, there you go. Can you see that? It's kind of going from a gold to a pink. Okay, so this is what I have used, and now I can't do it. I feel like Rosanna Dana, trying to make it. I just showed my age. Okay, so basically, my TikTok peeps and my YouTube Shorts peeps. Hey kiddos, how do I see your comments? We'll figure it out. Have asked to see how these go. Oh, I can't lift it up. Let me tilt you down. How these are going to behave on white. Now, they are not designed for white, but I did a few tests and they will work. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna put some on the white and some on the black, and I'm gonna tell you the name. You do not have to save this video to go back and rewatch. I will make a short form content for you, or I will also put these on my blog so that you will be able to figure out the colors very easily. I won't make you go through all this because I can be kind of long-winded. What? Yeah, so basically what I did today was I painted it white, and then I painted black in the center because I do want you to see the difference. We're gonna open up each one, all right? So it's gonna be kind of a long video, but there's a point to this. There's a method to my madness. Because I need views so that I can monetize TikTok. I need YouTube. I'm not gonna get further calling it TikTok. Anyway, yes, I have been banned from Facebook monetization. So now you guys are stuck with me because I'm just gonna go live here. All right, there we go. If I'm not gonna get paid for my lives anywhere, I'm at least gonna go where I get really good comments because y'all are the best. I love my Facebook peeps who are also coming over here, but I do get a lot of wonderful connections I have made. And so what am I doing? I'm putting on clear wax right now. You don't have to put on a clear wax base, but I find it easier to put the waxes on if I have a little bit of a slip of sorts. So I'm just putting on, this is clear wax by Miss Lillian's. It's not for sale. Y'all can use any other clear wax. I sell Debbie's Design Diary wax. Why doesn't she sell clear wax? Because her paint does not require wax, so she doesn't sell it. But we are, it does work well with her metallics. So I'm trying to talk to her about perhaps releasing a clear version of her wax. Also, wax is really great whenever you're working with metallics of any kind or colored waxes, because if you put on too much, you can take it off with your wax. So can you guys see okay? I wanna make sure, I'm not seeing any comments, so I wanna make sure I have that set up so that I can see if you are here. All messages surface. If you are here, oh, hey Jackie. Okay, now I'm seeing comments. I wanna make sure. Jackie, please tell me if you can see this okay. I'm trying to do it kind of where the light is coming in from outside. I've got my door rolled up. I've not looked to see what else is in view. It could just be a hot mess. So I've tried to put these kind of in order of which ones are a little bit close to each other, because I know that it's confusing for some people. Because let's just start. This is Nightshade. So Nightshade is really beautiful pink to blue. If you guys are looking for these, they're the Tanglewood Super Shifters. If you go on to my main page here on Rutrow, I put the wrong top on and now it looks like cotton candy. Actually, that's really cool, except it's not. I'm gonna have to dig underneath there or scrape some off because that was just dumb. Way to start off the show with a bang, Sue. Now, can you mix these colors up? Yes. you can. Should you do it when you're trying to make a board to explain what the colors are? No, you should not. So let me just clean that up a bit. We'll sort it. We'll sort it out. If you want to get super shifters, on my page, on all my pages, is my Stan store. Stan store, S-T-A-N store, Tanglewood Sue. So let's just start putting some of this on the white. So let me explain this in a second. And hold on, I'm gonna bring this down even further so that you guys can really get close. So you can get really close. Good thing I brushed my teeth. Okay, hold on. Let me get this down even further. My tripod, everything broke, including my tripod. So, here we go. Now I'm not gonna be able to see your comments right now, but hopefully you guys can see that pretty well. There we go. Come on, don't fall. Don't fall on me. Okay. The Stan store, you can get these. I'm not selling them on my website, kiddos. I am selling them from Miss Lillian's website. Okay, she has all the colors there for you. And that's just how we're gonna do it this time until further notice. So here I am. Actually, why don't I come around? I don't need to be so far away from you. So here's what I wanna tell you about using these on a white color. It will work, and I will lift this up to show you. But metallics have two colors in them. They have the base color, okay? The pigment, okay? And they have the metallic. So when you're doing this over a dark color, like black, do you see that? The one color kind of disappears, for lack of a better way of saying that. I'm trying to figure out the best brush for this because I want this to kind of go on really thin. The one color disappears. So that's why I don't highly recommend these on lighter colors. Does that mean that they won't work on white? No, that does not mean it won't work, but it does mean, do you see how I'm getting, I want to go on super, super light because I don't want any streaks. And now that looks like there's nothing happening, but just you wait, okay? All right, I have to be able to see if I'm gonna be able to flip my camera. Forgive me, I'm used to going live on other platforms where I can flip my camera around. You guys might have to tell me if I'm able to flip my camera around. Share, save, highlight, cancel. Yes, there it is. Okay, so excellent. So can you see how we've got that reflection? Let me move that over, happening. So it's kind of pink. Let me see if I can get there. There you go. And it's a little bit more pronounced than others, but you definitely like it on the darker color. That's what it's designed for. But can you use it as a glaze on top of a light color? Yes. Yes, you absolutely can. You absolutely can. I would personally say I would just be like really light in how you put it on because you don't want it streaking. You won't want it like naked across your piece. So let me flip that back around so you guys can get back there. Okay, does that make sense? So I'm making this board so that everybody can see how the colors react. I'm gonna put that aside so I can fix the top. So let's do another one. So this one is Hemlock, which is similar. And here's what's gonna be fun with these videos with these colors, is the colors that might look very, very similar on black are gonna perhaps look much different on white. And here's the other thing I wanna say, or they may not, or they may look almost the same on white, but look totally different on black. I don't know. Some of these colors are very, very close, but they shift slightly differently, okay? So that's why I'm trying to put these kind of near each other. So what I wanna say is even if there's ones that may not be the best on white because you can see the gradation of the underlying color, which just to me looks a little splotchy. I don't like it when it looks splotchy. That's why these are designed for the dark, for black. But you guys, Can you put this over pink and have it be amazing? Can you put it over that exact color of pink? Heck yeah, you can. And the splotchiness will not show at all because you'll negate it out of there, if that makes sense. That makes sense. So let's go on to the next one here. Jester, this will be fun. So also, could you put that on an orange or a yellow or a red or even a purple? Absolutely. So if you're matching the base color of that color, then I think you can go crazy. I mean, I'm always for going crazy. All right, this is Jester. And like I said, you guys, I will take a picture of this. I will post it on my blog. I will not make you watch this full video again just to figure out what the colors are, but you know, it's kind of fun. We did this at my class a couple weeks ago in Baltimore. I was teaching advanced paint blending, the Tanglewood Sue Smush and Mush. So I'm just putting this on really lightly. So this color, Jester, looks absolutely stunning on black. It looks a little streaky, I'm gonna say, on the white, but could you put this over a blue? Absolutely. I think that would be gorgeous. I just had a lot of people ask me what happens when it's on white. So I'm doing it for you guys. I'm doing it. And so we put all these colors on at the live class and it was so much fun. So I hope this is still fun for you guys. All right, let's do another one here. And I'll try to see, I'll pull up in a second and see if you guys had any questions. This is Crystal Ball. Now let's see how this does because this is a white base. So this might be a really good candidate for putting over white, but getting a cool, yeah, okay. Wait, I think I still had some in my brush. That's on me, hold on. I'm trying to wipe out my brush really well, but for this one in particular, I'm gonna be really careful. So let's just wipe that off there. Here, I'll use my finger. Oh my God, do I have a clean finger? Maybe, okay. Okay, there we go. See, that's totally clear. So yes, the clear, I would say you can absolutely use on white, but as it gets over to the blue, check it out. It's totally blue. I mean, as we get over to the black, it's totally blue. And as it goes from different angles, it actually becomes quite purple. I'll show you. That's why they're super shifters. Okay, I'm gonna hold my camera up and flip it around so you guys can see that more clearly. I'm sorry this isn't quite the dynamic lives with the antics that I normally do, but you know, I like to bring you along with whatever I'm doing. So there is the blue. So you'd be like, okay, well, Sue, that's clear. Does it reflect a color? Let me see if I can lift this up without knocking all these over again. Yes, it's very subtle, but it's like a pearl. Let me see if I can even, there we go. It's like a pearl color. So I wouldn't recommend Jester over white, but I would put it over blue. Hemlock, maybe. Nightshade, maybe. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Now I gotta put it all back. Now I gotta put it all back. Let me see if I can get it back where they belong. Okay. All right, let's do a couple more here. So also I want to talk about sealing these waxes. If you're like, what are we talking about? What is she doing? That's nothing new. I'm used to that. I'm always doing something. These are the waxes that I just had made. Sorry, I grabbed the wrong. To put on my black ornate piece that I held for ransom and nobody bought, but I knew that if I was gonna paint that gorgeous wood furniture, oh, I went too far at an angle. All right, I gotta straighten out my angle here. So I worked with Miss Lillian's to have these made for that piece. And they just turned out stunning. I would turn around and show you the piece, but I'm actually working on it right now. I needed to do a few extra things on it. I'm actually dyeing the I'm testing on dyeing the marble. Okay, so there you go. There's Tempest. Tempest goes from like a blue with a heavy green. Okay, there we go. We can see that. So I hope this is kind of answering some of everybody's questions about using these. I'm gonna flip over and kind of jump to Rune, Milady, and Sorcerer, because these are white. And I think if anybody is really intent on using these over lighter colors, these would probably be the ones I would recommend. So that you can, they're almost like an opal effect, okay? So there we go. So again, if you're just joining me, we're using the Tanglewood Sue Super Shifters, and I'm answering the very important question of, will these work over light colors? They are not designed for light colors, but it doesn't mean they won't work. And for this one, do you see I'm getting that really amazing purple blue shift? Now we got to see, it's very, very subtle, kiddos. It's very subtle. I think what I would do, let me see if I have anything painted that a pink. Let's just try it. I'm just gonna do this for you guys right here, because I'm looking at this going, yeah, I wouldn't buy this to put over white because it's not showing up at all. But do you have to limit it to black? I don't think so. So let's just see. Make sure you guys can see that. Let's just see what happens if we put something like that over pink. Oh yeah, okay. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing here? That is amazing. Okay, so it's really picking up the shift, but it's not showing it as streaky, and it's a very, very different color than what it is on black. It still has that purple to it. So goodness gracious, it's almost like I need to do a whole other one. Well, that's what shorts are for. Okay, I'll keep testing these out. These are brand freaking new, my friends, brand freaking new. So even I am just constantly every day figuring out new things that I can do with them. So let's go to Milady and see how she does on white. I need to start from the center and go out, because I'm messing up my little geometry here. So you guys, I was painting this white today, and then I decided I should really paint the inside of the circle for you guys to see. Black, so that you could see against how it's supposed to look. And I thought I was being so clever, and I held my brush here and I was just spinning it like a turntable, and don't you know, I flew off every single color. I flew off. All right, I'm looking at Milady. I'm not seeing much over white, not even a pearlescent. But I am seeing her over this pink, and that's pretty stunning. Yeah, I think that's the answer, is if you are going to grab these. Why don't I see any comments? Live chat. Oh, there we go. Y'all, I couldn't see any of you. Hey, Jackie, Erin, Valerie, Bridget, Valerie. Oh, thank you. Thank you, kiddos. It fades away, so I can't see when people are commenting. I would say, if you want to get these colors, to use them on a dark color or a color related to the base color. So here's the thing, these base colors don't equate to how the color comes out, okay? They don't equate. Flicker does not look like flicker, but do you see the base in flicker? Do you see that that's kind of a buff color? I would say you could put that over buff, tan, brown, anything in that family, and then have the color work. Because that's what a lot of people don't understand when they use metallics, in my opinion. They will use a gold metallic with which has a very brown base, right? That's okay, that makes sense. But if you put that on your piece of furniture, any color furniture, and then you shift your view. On one angle, you're gonna see it reflect the gold. But if you shift your view the other way, you're gonna see the brown. So unless your piece is painted brown, you're gonna see that shift. So even if your gold looks really, really good on your white furniture, it might only really look good at one angle, not the other angle. Having owned a store for many years, and having allowed people and welcomed people, I shouldn't just say allowed, welcome people to consign with me, I got to see a heck of a lot of mistakes. I'm sorry, but I did, that people made. And a lot of them made that mistake where it would look gorgeous from one angle, and then I don't think they put any other light on it. So this is Sorcerer, another clear. I'm gonna go from the center, another clear version. When I'm all done, I'll try to hurry it up a little bit. When I'm all done, I will hold this out in the light outside so you guys can really see everything. So that one is very pink, very purple. Not seeing a whole lot. Actually, Sorcerer has a pink sheen. It has a pink sheen, more so than Milady or Rune on white, okay? I actually remember Sorcerer. Sorcerer will look like kind of an icy coating, I think, over something white. I'm gonna say that's a winner. Because it's white on white, like, and that's it over the pink. Here's the thing, if you get a silver or an opal, see how much more that reflects? It's just wild. It's just wild how different they are. So that's why it seems like some of these colors maybe are duplicates, but they're kind of not, because they behave differently. So I'm gonna try to give you as much education as I can on that behavior difference. All right, let's go to Unicorn. Right there. So this one is like a very pink and gold shift. This is the one I used a lot on the big piece up at the top. So, God, you guys, I did this so terribly because now I've cut myself off. It's all right. I just don't understand geometry, evidently. I also don't understand physics because I sped this thing up and everything ended up on the floor. They didn't break though. I'm just blending that into that. I don't care if they mush. Okay, now this one looks gorgeous on the white, actually. It's not streaky because, see how light that base is? So you're not getting a streak in there. This looks like rose gold. I would say that's what we've got going on here, a rose gold. And no streak, no streak, no streak, no streak for you. So, all right, I have to. Sorry, I know it's probably giving you guys whiplash, but I have to show you. Do you see that? Okay, so remember Unicorn. Unicorn's your winner. If you want white with, if you want to go over white, but you just want it to have a slight rose gold effect. And then over the black, it's pretty intense. Okay? Okay. Let me see if I have any. I don't know why it won't keep the chat up. Hey, Shaz, how are you, darling? All right, so that's a winner. Winner, winner. All right, let's do Minerva. Minerva's kind of, she is gold and fuchsia and purple kind of going on in there. So I don't know that she's gonna look very good over white, but I'm excited to try her on top of that pink color. So let's go. I should have marked center. Oh well. Oh well. Such is life with a Tanglewood Sue. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. So for those of you who are anywhere, well, it doesn't even matter if you're anywhere near me. My next master class is, you guys were doing 2, set for October 9th and 10th in Baltimore, and Saturday afternoon to evening, we're gonna be decoupaging with fabric. And as part of the class, you get my video that I made actually when I used to have a creativity course, my paid group. I don't have one anymore, but I have this I'm trying to smooth this out to see if that's gonna work. I don't think so. I think this will be gorgeous over something blue, but I don't think it's gonna be gorgeous over white, if I'm being honest. Here. I'm just grabbing whatever is in range of my hand. Here's a little painting that I haven't finished. So let's just put wax on it. What do I care? What do I care? Let's look at this on the corner. Let's look at that. Minerva over a blue color. Look at that. That is cool. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I have to turn the camera around again. Okay, look at that. Hold on. Okay, it's silver, and then it's purple. So it's kind of cool, just like that. And then as you flip it, silver to purple. So that's on the blue. So that being said, you could probably put this over purple too. Does that make sense? That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, no, you don't want to go that way. That doesn't make sense. We're almost there. Okay. I don't have a lot of high hopes for these darker ones. Arthur, let's just see. Arthur is kind of a brass pink. We'll try you. Anyway, the new class, 9th and 10th of October. We had so much fun that we are doing an encore presentation of the Smush and Mush furniture blending course, okay? And what's so thrilling to me is that the people who have signed up already are repeats. So there's just so much to learn. And I think if you take it again with me, you're gonna get a little farther in the class and be able to work a little bit more on your own pieces, which, but also there's a 2-for class. So if you come to the furniture decoupage the night before, you get a discount if you buy 2, okay? Not 2 for 1, but you get a discount. All right, so that one, yeah, I don't know. So far, the only real winner I'm seeing in this is unicorn, as far as strictly on white. Now, let's say you're like, Sue, I want to come to one of your classes. I hear you're like kind of insane and it's really a lot of fun and I'm going to make a lot of friends and I'm going to laugh all day and I'm going to learn something. And unlike other furniture painting events that shall not be named, you're going to paint. You're not sitting in a chair, people. You're not sitting in a chair. You can't learn sitting in a chair. She says to her audience watching on YouTube. Okay, let me rephrase that. Yes, you can learn. But so that is Phoenix, you guys. And I think you could do Phoenix. Oh, let's look at Phoenix on this pink. I just think, let's just try it for fun. Here's the thing. Whenever you learn something new, you can test it yourself over and over, and you can eventually figure it out. Right? But I don't think there's anything. Ooh, can y'all see that? That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I just get so excited. There's this subtle shift of having that right on the pink. There it is. There you can see it. That is so pretty. So that works. That totally works. I don't know. Do I need to like paint a rainbow and then put all of these over a rainbow? I don't know. No, you guys are going to have to do some work. So I just know what it's like to get frustrated. Full stop. Trying to learn something when people have a tendency to try to make it look easy. And I think that is a misnomer. There have been people that I've tried to learn from over the years that made something look really easy. And then when I tried to do it, it wasn't easy at all. And I think that it really helps to have someone who has a lot of experience, that would be me, holding your hand literally and walking you through what you're doing that is inhibiting you from getting the look that you want. And I think that anybody who's on this, or who, because I had a lot of Facebook followers come to the first event. So Crystal, if you're here, or Bridget, like, I hope that you'll attest that that is the case, that I bossed your asses around, but I really wanted you to feel successful. It's not about me. It's not about me, which is hard, but it's not about me. It's about you guys. All right, Flicker's another winner. Flicker is looking good. Flicker's looking good. All right, let me finish these up and stop yapping, and then I'll pull this up into the sun, and I'll see if I can hold my camera at the same time. This one is Dragon. This one might be a winner. Let's see. Maybe. Dragon does not have a lot of under pigment in it. I'm getting a little bit heavier with my brush there just to play. I think if you put this on with a rag, you could probably have that be a winner over white. Really, it's about the lighter colors here are gonna be better suited for going over light. I think that's already been made kind of clear. I'm just being repetitive now. Anyway, if you are not anywhere near Baltimore, although I did have people come in from New Jersey and the Eastern Shore, thank you very much, I'm worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it. I will come to you, okay? So here's what you need to do. You need to tell me where you buy your paints. If you don't buy them online from me, if you have a shop where you buy your paints, you need to hook me up with them. I don't care where you are in the country. I'm gonna be an empty nester. I'm a broken record about this. I'm gonna need places to go and things to do, and I'm gonna need friends. So let me come to you and we can be friends and we can hang out and we can paint. So if you have a shop, and I don't care what kind of paint they sell. I'll even work with Annie Sloan. I mean, come on, that's how much I love you. I'm nothing against the paint. And now I got myself tongue-tied so I don't get myself in more trouble. I don't care what paint it is. I use Miss Lillian's, I use Daydream Apothecary, I use DIY, Debbie's DIY. Let's do the alchemy. I no longer use Dixie Belle, but I rocked that class using Dixie Belle. Did I not? It all came back to me. I remembered. This is alchemy. That's what I said. So I don't know. Wise Owl, Fusion. I don't care. We actually did 3 different paints at the last event. It doesn't matter. That's the thing. That you can blend with any kind of paint. Every kind of paint's a little bit different, but I'm gonna help you through it. So let's say you are in Tennessee. I don't know, that just came to me. Now I'm gonna manifest Tennessee. Well, it's not too far, I can drive to Tennessee. Lady of the Lake. All right, I think we're almost there. I think the last one I need to do is Pegasus. Lady of the Lake, this one's gonna be gorgeous on blue, I think. You go down to your local furniture paint shop and you're like, hey, do you have room for classes? Do you host classes? Do you know of this character called Tanglewood Sue? She's insane, but she can fill a class and help you sell paint, and she will promote you on her TikTok and YouTube page. I have more TikTok followers than YouTube, but y'all are gonna fix that. Y'all are gonna spread the word for me. Now that I'm not giving any more love. I'm giving love to my Facebook fans, but I'm not giving any more love to Facebook. All right, I think we got that. Let's do Pegasus. There we go. Why? Because I was accused of some random violation, and they would not let me, and they would not let me appeal my decision. And so I'm in Facebook jail for at least 3 months, and I just reached the point where I was able to monetize. Why is this important for creators? Because if the platform is paying us, then our followers don't have to. I mean that. I don't have a paid group right now. I ask my followers to buy their supplies from me, but even on that note, I'm going to be slowly but surely moving my supply chain back to the actual paint brands I buy them from, because I don't want to pack and ship paint anymore. Sorry. I want to just show you guys how to use it. So when the platform pays their content creators, then it's a win-win. They get advertising money, we keep people on the platform, they pay us per view that they control. Anyway, that's a little bit of a problem. And then when they decide that you're making too much money and they're just gonna say, no, thank you, we're gonna make up some violation and charge you with it. And take away all your monetization. I'm sorry if I'm getting a little bitchy, but it's just what it is. Where did Pegasus go? Pegasus? That's Nightshade. Oh, Pegasus is here. Okay. Oh, wait, did I do that wrong? Because I was yapping. That was Lady of the Lake. No, Lady of the Lake was here. I think I did that wrong. That's what I get for bad talking, for sassing. You know, it hurts everybody. And so I can't prove that that's what happened, but it happens to a lot of creators. And then if the platform is going to take away all of our monetization, we don't want to leave our followers high and dry because we love you guys. But that's what they do to us. That is what they do. This is Pegasus. Yeah, I did get that wrong. All right, there's Pegasus. Yeah, I'm not going to recommend Pegasus on... Oh, she's gorgeous on the black, but I don't know, maybe, well, I don't know. Maybe I'm going to take that back. She does have a lot of richness. All right, I'm going to flip the camera around and I'm going to try to hold this up. Now, keep in mind, my darlings, keep in mind that, it doesn't let me see. Goodness gracious. Hey, Chris. Let me see if I can unplug. See, y'all, my Facebook peeps. Will you just follow me over here? We get the whole gang over here. I'm sorry to do that to you guys. All right, let's it's overcast, so let me see if I can do that. You live in Mississippi on the Gulf? Valerie, I'll come there. Okay, hold on, I have to go somewhere where I'm getting a reflection and a refraction. Okay, so here are all the colors. Ooh, that's pretty. I know. Thank you, Cindy. That is so sweet of you to say, but not everybody knows that. And people get mad at us when we don't want to just work for free. I've worked for free for years. And then I finally reached a point where I'm getting paid for my content. And then they're like, eh. All right, so let's go around in a circle. So that is Crystal Ball. See how that has a little reflection? Jester. Sorry, I'm holding this. Yeah, so, you know, will I resort, here, I gotta sit on the ground. Will I resort to doing another membership group or Patreon account? I don't know. It depends on if these guys want to play nice with creators or not. It just depends. If they want to play nice with us and see that we're like a symbiotic relationship. Oh my God, isn't that pretty? Rune and Milady. Those, see, so those dry clear, but then they have that sheen. I hope you guys can see that okay. I still think unicorn is the best. The best! But if they don't see it as symbiotic, and I know a lot of TikTok mega brands that are leaving because, you know, they get shadow banned or whatever. I would say dragon, oh my God, that's awesome. So anyway, I know you guys don't need a rant about like this stuff, but I just want to let you know from our point of view as creators that a lot of us gave up our jobs or our actual stores to make more content because we prefer being teachers and entertainers than actual, you know, sellers. But anyway, so Crystal Ball. See, Crystal Ball has a little bit of sheen, but not too much. Which one do you guys like? Which one do you guys like? Of course, Anne, it's my pleasure. Hey, Devlin. Oh yeah, the censorship's crazy. The censorship is crazy. But things are always changing, and I'm doing well, and I'm excited for the ways in which things are working, but I'm just learning to roll with it more. People are driving by like, what is she doing sitting there on the ground? So, oh, there we go. So if you guys want to get the super shifters, okay, so here's a couple things I'm going to tell you while I'm sitting here on the ground. I can sit in my chair now. Y'all look at that. This was my mid-century chair I had in my basement. I just have to tell you this story. It was in my basement, in my unit. And then the gal who was living there didn't want it. It's super cool. And I was like, okay, so I moved it to the other side of my basement. And then we needed to move stuff out. I'm like, you know what? I got no room for that. Like I was living in the reality where I didn't have any room because this studio used to be filled with stuff. But I forgot. So I told my husband and my son, just put it on the curb. Just put it on the curb. And then I'm in my studio and I thought to myself, I need a nap. I'm here all day. It's hot. I don't have AC. I need to lie down. And I was like, why did I just give away a chaise lounge? Look at how cool this thing is. It vibrates and it swerves. And I'm like, it's raining and it's on the curb. Luckily it was in plastic. So I get home last night. Let me tell you this. We're done with the demo if you guys want to leave. Oh my God. So, oh, this feels much better. Okay, so, but thanks for those of you who stayed. I rush home, so it's like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, it's raining. I'm texting my husband like, did anybody pick it up? Because I just realized that I want it. I want it, I can use it. Oh, that was dumb. And it's still there. But my husband's on the computer, of course, playing D&D, what's new? My daughter's asleep because she worked like 3 jobs yesterday. It's raining, and this thing weighs about 100 pounds, and it's out in front of my house. And my husband evidently said, I'm playing D&D, but I'll be right out. But I didn't hear that I'll be right out. Why? Because I was already down the stairs, running out into the rain in my pajamas to pull this thing in. So I pulled my car out. If y'all have seen my driveway, you know how long it is, the one that I painted. And I drug this thing all the way in, and then I covered it with a nasty old rug I had out there that I thought I was gonna air out to dry, but no, it started raining. Are y'all getting the ADD story here? Anyway, I finally do it. I brought it about 50 feet. I drug it. And then I was like, I'm soaking wet, but I'm proud of myself because I saved my own piece and I'm gonna use it. And then I go upstairs and I'm like, oh my God. My husband comes out and he's like, all right, you ready to move it? And I'm like, he said, I told you I'd be right out. I'm like, you said that after I was already down the stairs. He probably did say it within about 5 seconds, but again, I was already out down the stairs. He's like, wait, you moved it? Now, the fact that he shows surprise when we've been together 30 years is still a mystery to me. And he's like, how did you do that? And I said, sure effing determination. How else do you think? Redoing a chair, there's so many choices. Christina, if I send you a pic of some fabric, will you help me? Yes. Okay, I think the best way to do this, is to go into the Tanglewood Sue Chalkpaint Creatives group. It's a free group, you don't have to pay. But that is where you can post a picture that I can see. That's the only way I know to do that. And that way other people will be able to comment too. So if you post it there and tag me, because I don't usually go into the group because it's a self-sustaining group where everybody helps each other out. And I only really jump in there if somebody calls for me. If somebody's like, help me. So if that works, or if you're on TikTok, make a video and tag me, and then I'll make you a video response if that works. Okay, any other questions, kiddos? I'm gonna sit here and take a nap in my chair that I worked very, very hard for. Oh, Cindy, thank you. Thank you for letting me vent. Yes, Valerie, hook me up, darling. I love the golf. Okay. All right, kiddos, I'm gonna hit it. What am I working on? Okay, this is what I'm working on next. I finished that, so I'm gonna make a TikTok about how those look on white. It'll be much faster, okay? Try to keep it under a minute. And then as you can see here, the black piece, the top is off. Why is the top off? Because if you guys remember, it had a marble base. Marble, can you paint marble? No, you cannot. You cannot paint marble. People can tell you can paint marble, but it's gonna peel off. So what I am experimenting with is dyeing the marble. I did this once before. I'm hoping I can do it again, but basically I'm trying to take off the protective layer and I'm trying to dye it with alcohol inks. Wish me luck. But I don't see any other way. It's brown, it doesn't go with anything. You can't paint it. I think the inks will work if we put a good sealant on them, but I'm actually trying to get the ink to permeate into the stone. We shall see. And I've also got the top off because I painted it really fast to try to win that contest, which I did not win. And I realized I did a crappy job. It looks really good in the pictures and it looks like shit in person. I don't want to sell it. I want to sell it, so it's gotta look amazing. So I gotta go redo a bunch of it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for jumping on here over and moving platforms for me. Fingers crossed it eventually works out over there on Facebook, but you know what? You know what happens when people treat you badly? You solve your problem and you figure out another way. And then when they come crawling back to you and go, oh no, we'll give you the money again. You might be like, oh, I got somebody new now. I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. You lost your chance. Wouldn't that be fun for me to just go to Mark, you lost your chance with Tanglewood Sue. You blew it. You blew it. Is it pissing you off too, Devlin? Where can you go to see the contest, Anne? That's a really good question. God, it won't keep this up here, so I can't see you. And it was an Instagram contest, which was my first mistake. I should have known better that they wanted shades of grayish and robin's egg blue. But no shame to the gals who won. Their pieces were beautiful. But I thought a shiny contest meant they wanted that. They didn't want that. They didn't want anything near that. They did not. When they said make it shine, what they meant was, honestly, in all honesty, what they meant was make it reflect. Make it reflect. There's a difference. When I hear shine, I think shimmer. When I think shimmer, I think sparkle. When I think sparkle, I think color. And that is how my brain went. Make it shine, I got you. There we are. No, what they meant was make it reflect in a tasteful way that is Instagram amazing. I had no business entering that contest. And a few of my friends on TikTok who also did wild and sparkly pieces are equally flabbergasted. So I don't want to, tag me and message me. I don't want to talk bad about who it was because that's just mean. I will just say it was not the contest for me. But I will certainly tell you where to go find it. I have no problem with that, but I don't want to say it out loud. I don't want to say it out loud. Y'all can probably figure it out, but I won't be entering that contest again. Okay, I think that's it. I think I'm getting punchy. God knows what I'll say. All right, kiddos, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.